Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Peter back with another Wi-Fi battle, and this time I'm commentating over Ryan's battle because fucking phone. He just asked me to commentate over this, so he's playing some random guy with the legit ass hail team that me and him made. Nah, I'm just kidding. It's kind of for Talals. It's standard, but it's not really great. Anyway, so he's leading with the Bombasnow, his opponent leads with the Powdon. And obviously Hippowdon's slower because it's like slow as dirt. Like, see what I did there? Huh? Anyways, so Ryan's gonna go for the Leech Seed as the opponent goes for Stealth Rocks, which like really sucks because obviously it's a hail team, a lot of ice pokes. He's gonna get wrecked by rocks. And so after the Leech Seed, he also didn't get his snow up, so this kind of sucks for him. He's gonna go into his Tentacool, his Beaverman, and I have no idea why he named him his Beaverman. The only reason I could guess would be because it's like, I don't know, tentacles or like hair or something. But it wasn't really smart. I'm guessing, was trying to rapid spin on away, but he forgot that Hippowdon was ground type or something. I mean, there's friggin' dirt coming out of its holes on its back, so I don't know how he forgot that. But he kind of gets wrecked by Earthquake. Even after Leech Seed and leftovers, he still doesn't have very much health, so he's going to swap into Rihanna, the Latias, to avoid the Earthquake, because, you know, Latias is like Admiral G and all that. And basically, since Hippowdon really can't hurt it, even with the Ice Fang, because Latias is pretty bulky, he's just going to set up in his face with like all that Calm Minds, yo. So that's what he does, and he's still getting Leech Seed, which is sweet, because Hippowdon's like a bulky ass motherfucker. So he's going to get a lot of HP back. And you're going to see here that the Ice Fang really doesn't do anything. I mean, that's saying something, because Hippowdon's like a badass like hippo, and like hippos are known to pretty much like eat and just wreck crocodiles and like all those beastly animals and river creatures. So I mean, that's gotta hurt, like Ice Fangs chomping down. Anyways, but Latias is obviously more beastly than Hippowdon, so he's gonna eat that Ice Fang like it was nothing. And after Leech Seed and leftovers, he's doing pretty good as his opponent brings in Touch Me, the spiky ass Natore. Ryan's gonna get to +2 special attack and +2 special defense. So now he's pretty good, and his opponent obviously does not know that he has HP Fire, which is just gonna like own this thing. Like, really get murked, son. No chance. And of course, you know, Natore lives with like -0 HP, so that's really cool. Like, there's no HP bar, obviously hacked right there. But anyways, it doesn't really matter. He gets off the Leech Seed, so he's gonna lose a bit more health this turn, even with leftovers. And now he's just gonna clean him up with the Dragon Pulse to the dome and sit down, Natore. So yeah, switching up moves goes for the Dragon Pulse, just in case he wanted to switch. Not really a big deal, as an opponent now brings in his own Latias. And who makes their Latias gold? Like, really wannabe Azumarill much? Like, that's no Super Saiyan. But unfortunately, his opponent wins the speed tie, or is not running Hidden Power Fire, so they have perfect speed IVs, and they get the crit hacks, which is kind of BS because this is a bulky ass Latias his opponent has. As you can see, it has leftovers. And he did have +2 special defense, so that probably wouldn't have killed without the crit. Now Ryan's going to bring in Handyman to scare him out with the Ice Shard, and he just goes for the Ice Shard not to over-predict, as the opponent sees that from 10 miles away and just brings in King Boo, the Ghost, and Jellicent. When honestly, like, female Jellicents are just so funny to look at, because like they just look like fools. So Ryan's going to switch out now as his opponent goes for the Will-O-Wisp on the Abomasnow, which is a pretty good play because it cripples Mamoswine. And Ryan's going to get his Hail back, which is good because he doesn't want to take more Sandstorm damage. As his opponent burns his Abomasnow, yes we can, you know, obviously Abomasnow and all that. Anyways, so burn doesn't really matter because this is a sub-punching, sub-seeding Abomasnow, and you're not about to like sub-punch a freaking ghost. So his opponent is going to go into Hippowdon again to get his sand back, which is kind of risky because Ryan could have gone for the Blizzard, but Ryan's going to make a double switch and go into his Lubricant, his Reuniclus. I think it's a Trick Rooming Reuniclus if I remember correctly. Might have changed it up. So his opponent is going to be stupid again, predict a switch maybe, and go for an Ice Fang, as Ryan's just going to like say F you and just Psychic that ass. So now his Apollon is, pretty close to dying, but he's still gonna withdraw and go into his bitch, his douchebag Gliscor. And Ryan's gonna double switch, so a lot of switching going on here, and go back into Abomasnow just to get his sand back. But he's getting wrecked by rocks, so he's not doing too great. He gets his hail back, which is good. I think I might have just said half sand. Anyway, so he gets his snow back. It's all snowing. It's like happy. It's like, Winter Wonderland and all that as his opponent gets his toxic orb. So now he's poisoned. Ryan's burned. He's going to swap and go into Handy Mandy to predict the protect, I'm guessing, as his opponent scouts for Blizzard. And, now his opponent is going to overpredict and be stupid, and because I guess since he switched out last time, he's going to predict Ryan to overpredict. But Ryan's just like, nope, I see what you're trying to do there, and he just icicle crashes and just crashes icicles down on his face to the dome. Bitch. A crit did not matter because Mamoswine's beastly. It has a choice band, and obviously look at this. Takes the Dragon Pulse like a beast, and icicle crash to the dome. Get murked, son. So yeah, Latias is like down because obviously it's bad. And Mamoswine is just like beastling right now, and right now he doesn't want his opponent to set up Swords Dance, I'm guessing, although it is snowing, so it's not really a big deal. So he's just going to leave in his Mamoswine in to die, as his opponent is going to go for the Rock Slide. Now here, Ryan brings in Jerry, the obviously scarfed a Vanillux, because, I mean, honestly, this was a cast form first, but whatever, I guess he changed it to Vanillux. And his opponent's going to go for Rock Slide, and look how well Jerry takes this. He lives with 9 HP. Like, what a monster. Like, honestly, Ice Cream Cones are beastly, and he gets the Ice Body back, so that's raw. And it's just going to clean up that fast as fuck, stupid ass mole with a Blizzard. So now Jerry just took out, like, the scariest monster in all of OU. So, yeah, get pooned by friggin' Ice Cream. As his opponent brings in King Boo, Ryan's going to go back into his Tentacruel to take the Surf, not very well. And because it is hailing and Ryan does have leftovers, he's going to die to another Surf. And because this is a Ghost, he can't just Rapid Spin and die. And he doesn't really want to switch out, so he's just going to set up a layer of Toxic Spikes, which is, a decent play. I don't think anyone else on his team really wanted to take a Surf, maybe a Abomasnow, but he just sand around. So another Surf is not going to kill him, but the hail is, so that kind of sucks for him. Not too much of a big deal, although his Jellicent is still like at full health. Ryan's going to bring in his Lubricant again, as his opponent is just going to be stupid, or he's going to predict a switch, either one, and he's just going to burn it. You can't burn Jelly, son, what are you trying to do? So Ryan just like sees that and just Shadow Balls him, and that actually doesn't do very much. Like that's like a 2-hit KO, if that. And his opponent's gonna see maybe he can like cover off all that damage, but Ryan's just gonna go for another Shadow Ball and attempt to take him out. And we'll see if this one KOs, and it does because it was a crit. And I think the crit might have mattered, but honestly, like Jellicent really couldn't hurt Reuniclus. So the best he could have done is recover Salt. No, now Reuniclus is just like taking faces, just like, crapping on all his opponents. And Apollon's gonna be stupid too, and he's gonna try and recover off all the damage. But son, you're poisoned. You're poisoned, son. What are you doing? Reuniclus is a beast. He's gonna Psychic yo, dumbass. So that's what he does. Reuniclus just like, I don't know, psychics his dumbass. Well, Hippowdon is gonna die from poison. So Reuniclus just scraping, and that is actually the end of the game. Wow. So that was a pretty narrow 2-0, I think. Ryan still had his Vanillux left with like 2 HP and maybe his Abomasnow. That was a pretty good game against, I don't know, some dude using a sand team. And yeah, I think that's gonna wrap this video up. If you liked it, make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe, and leave a comment with any critiques you have or any whatever things you want to see in the future. So yeah, I'll see y'all later.